Hi everybody, Angelica here from Recovery Pittsburgh, coming to you for another episode of Mindful Monday. And actually this first episode is going to be one in a series of videos about the Bhakti Yoga tradition. If you haven't heard that term before, it is the practice of yoga that involves devotion to something higher. It's not necessarily in a religious context, but a lot of people have the belief that there is something bigger in the universe that is helping us along this human journey on this planet. And Bhakti Yoga definitely believes in there being a bigger source for our well-being that carries us through this human life. And so Bhakti Yoga is that of devoting yourself to knowing that that higher power is taking care of you. And there are 6 main pillars by which Bhakti yogis practice, and I'm going to share each one of them with you during this little Bhakti Yoga series. The first one is I will not criticize. This not only refers to not criticizing others, but also not criticizing yourself. Think about any time that somebody has bothered you or annoyed you or frustrated you, and you immediately went to the negative. Oh, they did this to me, or they're so this, or they're so that. What if you spoke to yourself with those same words? How would you feel? When we choose to use kind and uplifting language, even in the presence of adversity or of challenge, we not only better ourselves, our mood, and our outlook, but we do the same for everybody else around us. So before you make a reactionary comment or a critical comment that could put somebody down, pause for a moment and decide if you would want to hear those same words said to you by somebody else. Most of the time, that answer is probably no. We're also very prone to saying critical things about ourselves, and we are in a society where we're told we're not good enough, we don't have enough money, we don't have enough stuff, our body isn't enough just the way that it is. And so it can be really tricky to say kind words to yourself and see all the good things that you have over some of the flaws or the negativities. So when you're choosing language to speak about yourself, make sure that it's positive, it's uplifting, it comes from a place of calm and from a place of unconditional love for self. Because the reality is, you are perfect exactly the way you are. Everybody has flaws and things that we can improve upon. If we focus too much on what's wrong and not what's right, then our whole outlook on life is that we're already coming into this world with something wrong. And really, we're all coming into this world as spirit souls, perfectly pure, and in connection to, again, that higher power, higher source that's helping us along this human journey. So I hope that resonates. Be kind to yourself, use kind language to others, and do not criticize. It's the number 1 pillar in the Bhakti tradition. We'll be back next time with more information. Until then, have a wonderful Mindful Monday. If this message resonates with you and you want to dig deeper, book an energy clearing or talk therapy session with me at www.yogarecoverypgh.com/book-now. Distance and sliding scale options are available. I am spiritually focused and always ready to take on new clients. Let's chat soon.